Good morning, skiers and snowboarders. It is Sunday, January the 11th, not quite 10 a.m., and this is a live shot at Snowshoe Mountain in beautiful West Virginia. And you see not much of a lift line down there at the bottom at this point in time on a Sunday, a snowy Sunday at that. Big news is be sure to check out skisoutheast.com and the snow report for all of the details. The big news is this morning is that temperatures are about one half of where they were at this time on Saturday morning. We saw temperatures in the 40s and even some 50s on Saturday morning, whereas this morning it's 21 degrees and snowing at Snowshoe Mountain. It's 23 degrees. Let me show you a live shot here at Beach Mountain Resort. And they're getting light snow there right now, 23 degrees there as well. Let me see if I can get you to the top. You can see a lot of snowmaking going on. Same thing there from the sledding hill up on Beach Mountain. But anyway, needless to say, a lot colder temperatures. Here's a iced over camera shot at Cataloochee. I'll show you lots of snowmaking going on, as you can tell here at Cataloochee from top to bottom. But temperatures are considerably colder, and they're meant to get a bit colder still over the next couple of days. 2 to 4 inches of snow in the forecast for some of the West Virginia ski areas. I think when I looked at Wisp Resort a little while ago up in Maryland, it was snowing there as well. There you go. There's a live shot there. Wisp Resort is also 23, 24 degrees, somewhere in that ballpark. But plenty of cold and lots of snowmaking. All of the ski areas definitely putting on a strong refresh of snow for the conditions. With this kind of snowmaking and natural snow in the forecast, we're going to see lots of improved conditions over the next couple of days. A couple of bursts of natural snowfall also in the forecast. So expect better and better conditions as we go along. Again, be sure to check out Ski Southeast. Look at our First Tracks story this morning. We update a lot of things that are going on around the mountain. This is typically the time of year that I start getting a lot of emails from our readers talking about now that the season is almost over. Those are the kind of quotes that I get. Those are crazy, aggravating quotes to those in my position who are trying to promote the message that, oh my gosh, we're not even halfway through the ski season. Typically, ski season lasts about 125 days if you consider Thanksgiving weekend as the traditional opening day for the season. And we call ski season from the time the very first ski area opens on any mountain in the southeast mid-Atlantic all the way to when the last one closes. Granted, there are some ski areas that will close around mid-March. I think Appalachian's scheduled closing is around mid-March. You'll also see other resorts like Hatley maybe doing the same, Bryce Resort, a few others. But there are also many ski areas, Cataloochee, Sugar, Snowshoe, Timberline, others that'll be staying open until the very last day of March, if not even extending it a day or so more than that. So there's 125 days in a stereotypical ski season. And if we look on the calendar right now, we are at, I think it's day 50 something. So we're well short of the halfway point in the season, about 40% by all indications of being done with the ski season. So just want to say that. Also, this is the time of year that I usually try to give you guys an update of what's going on in terms of how the winter has gone so far. A lot of that will be indicated by cold snowmaking days and nights, how many of those, how much snowfall we've gotten, or whatever. So I'm going to be providing a lot of that today. Before I get to that, though, I do want to ask you guys, first of all, I want to thank you if you're watching this video. Thank you for being one of our consistent readers, viewers, and paying attention to all things Ski Southeast and the Mid-Atlantic. And I would love to ask you to please help us pass the message. If you're enjoying this video, please go over there and subscribe to it on our YouTube channel. You can click on the video itself and it'll open it up in YouTube. Please subscribe. Also, go over to our Facebook, give us a like, and pass this on to your friends. We're trying to grow our audience a bit, and we just really can't do that without you guys. So, would appreciate just take a moment and subscribe. We want to start doing a lot more live videos. We did them a few years ago. Technology wasn't the best friend at that point in time, but man, things have gotten so much quicker and smoother and whatever. We'd love to start doing some real live videos like this video instead of being recorded early this morning. Love to be able to go live and pop in with a lot of interactive communication back and forth with our viewers and readers. Basically, we'd love to give away lift tickets and some ski vacations and things like that. And to do that, we'd love to have a bit more of an interactive audience share. So, love it if you'll take a moment and subscribe to this channel. Give us a like as well. That would be awesome if you'll take time to do that. Now, moving on, today is the day that I'm going to go ahead and share how much snowfall have we gotten so far on the season, who's the leader in that department, and where we should be roughly at this point in time in a winter. What is normal? What is the normal snowfall? A lot of the skiers, for example, snowshoe, timberline, canane, all market the fact that they'll average roughly around 180 inches of natural snow per season. That's probably trended down over the last 10 years, 12 years, to where that marketing average probably should read something closer to 155 to 160, somewhere in that ballpark. But nevertheless, we're still kind of holding with that. Sugar and Beach, for example, market that their average annual snowfall totals around 80 inches. I think Beach at 80, Sugar at 78. And they've been a little, below that over the last 10 or 12 years. But we're going to kind of hold it at their normals. But at this point in time, in a normal, average seasonal snowfall type year, how much snow should have fallen? Well, if we're at the 40% mark on the season, then 40% of the annual snowfall is what we're going to go with. So I'm going to go down the list right now and kind of give you an update. I'll post this over on skisoutheast.com as well. So be sure to check it out there. Again, share it with your friends. Leading in the clubhouse at this point in time on January the 11th is Canaan Valley State Park and Timberline Mountain, both located within a mile of each other in Davis, West Virginia. And to date, they should be, if you're going on average snowfall of around 180 inches on the season, they should be at the 40% mark, looking at around 70 to 72 inches of snow. And they do lead the snowfall totals for the season so far in the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic at 59.6 inches. So they're well below 59. You might as well say 60 inches. Should have been at about 72. So they're a good foot low in terms of being an average snowfall season. They've done well though. All of the ski areas, Snowshoe, Canaan, Timberline, Winter Place, all of the guys in West Virginia, although they may be below normal in natural snowfall and even maybe not quite as many cold nights. We did get a lot of snowmaking in December, early January, just now roughly 10 days ago. And that has made for really good conditions. And right now we're seeing, for example, this live shot here at Wisp ski area. They're making, lots and lots of snow. Let me go ahead and kind of see if I can't give you guys an update. Here's Canaan Valley. You can see that they're open now. People are loading here on the lift at the bottom. Snowing there pretty significantly this morning. And again, they're leading the region in natural snowfall so far in the season at 59.6. Let me skip over to Timberline, and you can see some snow blowing off the top of the roof here. So definitely is getting some snowfall at the minute. In fact, here's a good snowfall you can see at the top of the mountain. So again, those two ski areas lead the region in natural snowfall at just under 5 feet of natural snow on the season. Interestingly, by the way, Davis and the whole entire area has not seen natural snow until this morning, until right now, since my group exited the mountain on January the 2nd. So perhaps we need to get back over there and revisit them pretty quickly. So anyway, that's that. Let's take you next to Snowshoe. We'll go to the boathouse and you'll be able to see it is snowing pretty significantly there. Nice sized flakes coming down at Snowshoe. Snowshoe Mountain is at 58 inches of snow, so just below what Canaan and Timberline have, but they're at 58 inches of snowfall in the season at this point. Based on a normal snowfall season, they should be around 72. So they too are about a foot below normal. I'm going to take you next to Wisp Resort, which you can see here at Wisp Resort in McHenry, Maryland. Snowing pretty significantly there at 9:58 this morning as well. Looking pretty. Let me see if I can give you the park. Snow Tubing Hill. They're making snow there as well. Like I said, all the ski areas that are making snow right now to kind of give it the entire mountain and their surface areas a refresh. Wisp Resort is at 44 inches so far on the season. They come in just under snowshoes, but anyway, they should be at 53.4 inches on the season so far. So they're about 9 inches below normal as we speak. So that's Wisp Resort. Let me take you next on the list to Winter Place Ski Area, where you can see significant snowfall is coming down there as well, already starting to mount there. Let me see if I can give you a different shot. You can see snowfall already uh, being sticking to the ground, so that looks great. Winter Place is at 30 inches of natural snowfall on the season, about 10 inches below their normal. Right now, for this time of year, they should have right at 40 inches of snow, but they have 30 inches of snow, so not too shabby. That's pretty good. And as I said, great snow making temperatures are coming up. A couple of bursts of natural snow should be happening as well. So next on our list in terms of snowfall totals on the year, this is Beach Mountain Resort, and uh, getting some pretty significant snow and kind of fogged in a little bit. We'll call it a snog. See if I can give you another shot. It's just, man, it's almost white out. So you can see some snow is falling across it. I don't even know if I can give it to you. There's snow making going on right here. So really not giving you a good shot there. I'm going to skip on over to the next on our hit parade, which would be Sugar. See if I can give you a shot there. There you go. You can see it's snowing and you can see some snowmaking going on at Sugar. Let me give you the totals right now for Beach Mountain because they do come in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth on our natural snow list of the ski areas in the southeast at 29 inches of snowfall on the season. And believe it or not, that's only about 2 inches below normal for this time of year. So at around this time of year, Beach and Sugar would normally have about 30 to 31 inches of snow, and Beach is at 29. Sugar does come in next on the hit list with 22.5 inches of snowfall on the season, about 6 inches or so less than what Beach has gotten so far on the year, although you will find some conflicting totals on a couple of other websites that are out there. Trust me when I say they're wrong. This is a good, accurate number. But again, they should be close to 31.2 inches on the season, which has them looking pretty close. You can also see again here that Sugar is making snow right now as we speak. See if I can give you a shot at Omas. And you can tell getting a little bit of some natural snowfall going on at the top of the mountain. Let me take you now to Appalachian Ski Mountain, where you can now see snowfall falling at Appalachian. That just started. It was not falling just a bit ago, so that's great to see. Not sure why, but Appalachian ski area is the only ski area in North Carolina not to make snow overnight, even though they had the temperatures to do so. But it is snowing naturally right now, and word is that they will make snow to refresh the slopes as temperatures allow over the next couple of days, and a couple of bursts of snow comes in as well. This time of year, they're usually at 20 inches of snow. They've come in and right now at 13.6 inches on the season. So they're about 6.5 inches below normal on the season as well. Although you can see here some good natural snowfall coming down right now at Appalachian Ski Mountain. That's great, great, great news to see. Next would be Hatley. So let me take you over to Hatley, where you can see snow falling there as well. And we saw them flip the snow guns on early this morning, and they are making snow across the top of the mountain as well, coming down all of the trails. If you skip over to HatleyPoint.com, look at some of the live cameras there as well. But Hatley Point would normally have about 26 inches of snowfall on the season to this date. Currently, they're at 12 inches, so they're a good foot or more, just slightly more than a foot below normal for this time of the season with that 1 foot of snowfall so far. Next would be Wintergreen Ski Area, so I'll take you to the top of Skyline. You can see a lot of blue skies going on there, but they are making snow. They were making snow this morning as I was witnessing that as well. Temperatures are a little different, but they are in the mid to upper 20s at Wintergreen. I suspect we'll probably see some natural snow here as well. But right now on the season, they're at 11 inches of snow on the season, and normal for this time of year would be 13.6. So they're pretty close. They're not far off in terms of where they should be. Next on the snowfall total parade, I'm going to take you back over to Cataloochee, where you can see top to bottom snowmaking going on. This is from the overlook shot. You can see some natural snow is falling. If you look at the bottom of the camera, natural snow is falling there as well. You see what we get from the base. The base is just frozen over. See what we get from here. You can see some snowmaking going on there and the need for it here as well. But they are looking great. And Cataloochee has been kind of deprived of natural snow this season compared. About this time of year, they should be at about 16 inches of natural snowfall, and they're well below that with 8.6 inches of reported snow so far. So Cataloochee is kind of off the mark there a little bit, but man, they've been able to make snow a lot. They've been able to maintain snow a lot. Lots of great snow grooming going on, really on all the mountains of the Southeastern Mid-Atlantic. But Chris Bates, Cataloochee, and those guys do a great job with that. So they're looking good there. Let me take you next to Virginia. And I'm going to go ahead and click on real quick. Well, I think I can do this in reverse order. Let me just go ahead and give you this is at Massanutten. As we saw at Wintergreen, got a lot of sunny skies going on right now. They were making snow earlier, but as you can tell, the natural snowfall nor cold temps are allowing them to make snow right now. Let me see what we get from the summit. Kind of the same thing. Beautiful blue skies, bluebird day there at Massanutten. But anyway, it looks great. They are typically would be around 14 inches of natural snow at this point in time in the season. They're well below that with 6 inches so far on the season. Take you next to Bryce Resort. I'll let this camera kind of pan around a little bit. They have not updated their report for about 8 days, maybe 9 days. I know that there has been some reports of snowmaking going on. In terms of this report and talking about natural snowfall, they've only had 4 inches of natural snow on the season to date, which is well below the normal that you would see, which would be about a foot of snow at this point in time on the calendar at Bryce Resort in Virginia. So that's where they are. Before I kick over to Ober Mountain in Tennessee, I'm going to go ahead and speak to this real quick. Here's a live shot at the homestead. Um, they have yet to get things open. I can tell you they're a strong marketing partner of Ski Southeast, and we really appreciate those guys. And I know that they've had some issues that they've shared with us a little bit. They still intend on taking advantage of the next few days of very cold temperatures and some snowfall. And we're going to hope for them, keep our fingers crossed. Everybody think cold and think snow, because my understanding is they're going to be making snow at every opportunity starting tonight going forward into this week. Hopefully get a little bit of natural snow to boot and get the homestead at Omni Resort in at Homestead, Hot Springs, Virginia, to get them open. So that's the story on Omni Homestead. Now I'll take you last to Ober Mountain, which is over Gatlinburg, the old Ober Gatlinburg in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. By this time in the season, they would normally have about 14 inches of natural snowfall. They're well below that right now with 3 inches of natural snow so far on the season. You can see some light flurries are falling here at Ober, and they are also making snow. And we saw that they were making snow, so they must be we saw that earlier, so they must be just hovering right at 30-degree mark plus or minus. So good to see that they're able to get that, because that'll be a nice refresh of conditions as well. So that's kind of the report. That the best thing I can give you right now on cold and snowfall totals on the season, snow making going on, lots of that going on. Again, be sure to check out skisoutheast.com, our first tracks report. Be sure to take a look at that. And then as you can, or if you can, please give us a like, subscribe, and we look forward to sharing more news with you in the coming days. Anyway, take care. Have a great Sunday. Stay warm, and look forward to seeing you guys soon.